our new partner, person B, was living with a homophobic roommate. So they were like, hey, just so you know, I probably can't call a lot and like tell you guys, like I love you and lovey-dovey thingies. Simply because, again, I fear for my safety. And like me and person A were like, okay, we understand. That's all right. Just give us the time that you can. We committed to this relationship knowing that you couldn't give us a lot of your time, but we still want to give it a shot, right? And as time goes on, let's say like month 1 of our relationship, me and A start noticing that B doesn't talk to us a lot. Like, even with the time limitations, like they would either spend time, they would either hang out with their brother or they would hang out with their parents, which is like, I'm not gonna deny you time with your family if they mean a lot to you, right? And also they would try to like stretch themselves too thin to spend time with a lot of different friend groups at once. So me and A ended up feeling like kind of neglected. Because it's like when you can barely talk to your partner at all, or like maybe hear their voice twice a week, it's like and on top of that, sometimes we stepped over some things that we didn't knew were neither me or A knew that were traumatic, and we were accidentally hurt them without intending because they didn't tell us that XYZ experience was, difficult for them. So we got on a call, like me, A, and B got on a call, and we were like, hey, let's communicate a little bit more because we feel like you're not telling us things trying to protect us. And we want to know, even the ugly thing, we want to know them because, we want a healthy polyamorous relationship. Things are hard, like, if you think things are hard in a regular relationship, don't go poly. It requires a lot of emotional maturity and a lot of willingness to be patient, and work through jealousy, blah 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 blah. It's a mess. But with that in mind, B comes and tells us, well, I haven't been fully honest with you. Like, I haven't told you guys something. And we were like, oh, what is it? And B was like, my homophobic roommate is actually my ex. And they're very, like, in an emotionally not okay place to the point that they're jealous and, like, controlling, even if we're exes. Yeah, no, it gets so much worse, bestie. This is layer 1. We're just peeling the fucking orange. But I took it at face value. I was like, oh, damn, okay, I understand that. And they also told us one day later, after we had this conversation, they told us one day later that their ex peeked at their phone while they were not looking and saw some of the I love you messages that we sent B, right? Because we're in a couple, maybe we can't talk, but I'm still gonna send you messages, right? And they were, B, again, was like, my partner saw the messages, my ex, excuse me, my ex saw the messages, and they have questions. And we were like, oh no, like I saw that and like I heard that and I'm like, oh no, I hope that, I'm so sorry that you're in this situation where you can't leave, because economical dependence, that's how I understood it. Like, you need a roommate to live and you just happen to be living with your ex right now. It sounds tough. What would that be? Questions, they aren't together anymore. That's what partner A said. The person that I was with before B appeared in the picture. Again, I thought that, okay, I'm so sorry, like, this person seems barely emotionally not okay. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. And A was like, wait a second, if you're exes, even if this person is mentally not okay, like, this is another level of unhinged. Why would your ex be jealous if you supposedly are, exes? Even what would he, what would, okay, it was he. What would, like, this ex, what would he have questions, if you're supposedly exes? And then B proceeds to tell us, well, technically, we didn't break up. And we were like, what? Like, me and A were like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? And then B, yeah. And then And then B proceeds to tell us that they moved in together like years ago. They moved in together. And after certain like traumatic events happened in both of their lives, they both got depressed and they stopped doing romantic stuff together. Like they stopped doing lovey-dovey stuff. They stopped doing any sexual stuff whatsoever. So yeah. So in this person's like in B's head, relationship was over. But no one ever said it. No one ever said, hey, we're not a relationship anymore. Hey, I'm not dating you anymore. That was never said. B just assumed things were over because they stopped being romantic with each other. B just assumed. So, like, again, I'm still in red tint, yeah, idiots. I'm still in red tinted glasses. I still want to give this guy a shot. I don't care about him anymore. But bro, it gets so much worse. You have no idea. So that happened, and I was like, oh, like I imagine that must be very. I'm trying to be understanding, right? So I'm like, I'm sorry. That sounds like it's very hard for you. Like, you're not choosing this situation, and if you feel like your ex is gonna get very unalive, in a very unalive mood if you tell what happened, you know, I understand that you are worried about them. I want you to break up, obviously, but basically I was like, I'll give you time so you do it. That's how I felt in the beginning. Yeah, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And A, again, the other partner, the one that I was with first, was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Because I take pride that in the times that I've been involved in polyamorous relationships, everyone was aware, everyone was consenting, everyone knew what was happening, and you basically forced my hand to be a cheatee, and I'm not okay with that. Which, very valid point. And after thinking about it thoroughly, like, again, A broke up first, and then the same day, later that day, I decided that I was going to also break up, but we did it, like, me and B did it over text. And while we were, like, I was in call with A while I was breaking up with B over text, right? And A told me, hey, ask them to tell you something that they haven't told you about. Because if you're going to break up, you should know this before you break up with them. And at the time, I was like, we literally just broke up over text. This person, like, B just lost 2 partners in a day. Things already seem very tough for them. Even if they just forced us to be the cheatee, both of us, I didn't want it to make the situation even more muddy emotionally. Like, because I thought it was something traumatic. Like, I thought it was a trauma that they didn't tell us about. And I was like, I don't need to know these personal details at this point because we're not even dating. So I just left it at that. We finished the conversation, right? That's just one big red flag with B off the bat with that. Yeah. So we finished the conversation. We're like, okay, we're breaking up now. Hi, Kai. Hello. I'm telling the next story. We finished the conversation. I break up with B. Things are done. I was only with A now, like at that present time. And then A asked, like I said out loud, like again, we were in a call. I said, okay, it's done. And A was like, wait, they didn't tell you anything else? And I was like, no, I didn't have her, like, I didn't see worth asking anything. Because again, I thought it was trauma. So I was not gonna really touch that. And A was like, oh, they didn't tell you anything else and they just broke up with you? And I was like, yeah. And A was like, oh, okay. They're fucking their brother. What? So apparently, remember that I told you that we started dating the 23rd of December? Remember that I told you that? Remember that I told you that we started dating the 23rd of December? Guess who saw their brother the 25th and stayed over? This was an ongoing thing throughout the duration of our relationship. 1 month, by the way. In 1 month, they managed to cheat emotionally and sexually and do incest. All 3 at once. Yeah, no, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Later, after a few months, me, I don't know, I have a hair in my mouth. There you go. Later, after a few months, me and A broke up in better terms. Like I hold no grudge against them. They were a great partner. But yeah. ¿Qué carajo estoy escuchando? Kalo, I went to be the person who wasn't a couple of minutes ago. This fucking sounds like the front of a damn hentai. Yeah, no, but it happened. I hate to tell you, but it fucking happened to me. Nothing could have prepared me for that. Oh my god. This really sounds like a Reddit story. I told you! I told you! You're internally crying, outside you're laughing, but inside your head you're crying. It was just like, I cannot express to you the levels of shock I felt after I found out. It was like, not only are you cheating, you're also, the person that you're doing it with is very interesting. And again, let me remind you of like, not only you want to make it, I want to make it even worse. You want to know what made it even worse? This person managed to cheat twice in a polyamorous open relationship. This bitch managed to cheat twice in an open polyamorous relationship. All they needed to do is tell us. That's all. Like, bro, it takes effort to be that stupid. Why? Una gran telenovela, la verdad. Damn, you really wanted to be the Hi, Willow Chat. Thank you for the follow. I just told my chat a little story. We're gonna finish the 24-hour streamer soon. Honestly, it's a total mess of life. I honestly hope they're okay, but what? Yeah, exactly! ¿Para cuándo el siguiente capítulo? Bro, like, I cut contact with this person. Funny enough, B messaged me like 1 or 2 months ago, like checking up on me and being like, hey, I hope like life is going okay. And I blocked them in everything. I blocked them in everything. No, I'm not dealing with that again. Fuck that, bro. That fuck, thank fuck I'm not in a relationship, because what I got done that I just hear, I want my hearing taken away, my brain wiped, my system rewind, I swapped. I'm fucking dead. Same, bitch, same. Imagine how I felt. Okay, I want to bleach my ears now. But there you go. There you go. That's the story. Now you know why I said it was juicy. Now you know why I said I was saving it for later. Now you know. Now you fucking know. Well, they certainly did. Fuck that, bro. Shut up! No! 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 Carloso, shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Me entró una relación abierta, apenas me conocían unos días y yo dije que no. Yeah, no, don't get in an open relationship, like, if you don't know them, if you don't feel comfortable. There needs to be a level of intimacy and connection and knowing each other that, like, again, if you think average relationships are hard, don't get in poly. Don't get in open relationships. It's a different level of difficulty. It's so much harder to make things survive there. There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of very cool things. But yeah, no. It's hard. Okay. I am good. I think this is a great way to end the stream. I'm gonna send you guys to one of my friends. How does one date a homophobic person in a gay relationship, cheat in a poly relationship, and forge the step in... Oh, I'm so step. Yeah, for real. No idea, Tasker. Okay, let me look Velky is about to start streaming. I'm gonna send you guys to Velky. He's a great friend. He's a great VTuber, a great entertainer. I think you guys are gonna really like him a lot. He started streaming 8 minutes ago. I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope that you guys have fun. I hope that you guys do what you wanna do. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for participating on the 24-hour stream. I will be streaming either today or like tomorrow or Monday. So for real emotional damage. Oh my god. But if you want to know exactly when I stream, please follow either my Twitter or join our Discord. It's gonna be very fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Remember to use the raid emotes if you can. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye! Okay. Make sure it goes through. La 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 la. La 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 la. And it went through, I think. Okay.